Shalom to the elect of Israel, starting with the 144,000 elect men, 12,000 from each tribe, which consists of you so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native American Indians, and you Israelite foreigners, speckled birds, Hebrew Israelites, who are scattered among all nations, looking like the other nations and speaking their tongues. Shalom to all of you. All right, before we get started with this lesson, go face the east and give the much due, all phrases, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA QaDash. Kol Halalyam La, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA QaDash. Double honor to the apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone. And much due respect to you, sincere Akim, that's labored in works. Shalom to you believers, to the Akim, YAHAWAH, which will be you brothers. And few amount of sincere sisters who do subscribe to this truth, listening and learning in silence as the scriptures say so. I'm your brother Manazar Gabar, representing warriors for YAHAWASHI, Pasadena, Texas branch. Lowell, Adawan Rasazah. This lesson be edifying, plain upon the tables. Putin ally. Putin ally threatens United States will burn in earthly fire, which according to the scriptures, America is going to be burned by thermonuclear destruction. Okay, thermonuclear fire. And the chariots, the so-called UFOs, the chariots of YAHAWASHI also burning this place as well too. But looking at it spiritually, yeah, America is going to burn. All right. So before I play this little video, I'm gonna leave the link to this article of the Newsbreak article in the description box. All right. But before I do play this video, you know how YouTube gets down, man. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Okay, I'm not making money off of this. I don't desire to make money off of this. Okay, I'm using this video from this article for news reporting, for teaching, for the will of YAHAWASHI, to preach, to prophesy. All right. So again, fair use, fair use, fair use. I do not own the video. All right. Just using it for news reporting and teaching. All right. So let's see. Former Russian President Dmitry Medvedev, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, warned on Sunday that Babylon the Great, or United States, America, divided states of snakes, aka, but will burn in an quote unquote earthly fire, which we know according to scriptures is thermonuclear destruction, okay, which is much hotter than earthly fire, following a missile attack on Sevastopol by Ukrainian troops. All right, so I'm not gonna get too deep into it. I'm gonna let the scripture speak for itself. Let's go over here very quick. The book of Matthew. We're gonna start at verse 6. So when you read chapter 24, right? Signs, tokens, right? Indicators. Signs of YAHAWASHI's return and his second coming. It's going to be him returning with vengeance. All right. Signs of YAHAWASHI's return. So upon some of the signs that we know that we are living that time, that generation of our Lord's YAHAWASHI HaMashiach second coming. Matthew chapter 24, verse 6 to 8, red lettering, Lord YAHAWASHI prophesied. All right, he was a prophet too, let's not forget. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Right? Despite all of the wars and rumors of wars, right, happening in the world, the end of this current eon, right, the end of the world, what the world would call it, right, the end of this current eon, this age, the era of the wicked being in rulership, right? Despite all of the wars and rumors of wars happening in the world, the end of this devil's rulership, right, will not come until all prophecy has been fulfilled. Like, for example, a major prophecy we are still waiting to be fulfilled is the mark of the beast, that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark of the beast. Just paraphrasing, right? The RFID chip, that implantable device. All right. So for you newcomers that just coming into the faith, right? You're hearing about World War III draft, World War III this, World War III that, right? Don't be faint-hearted, right? Because it's, we as a body are still waiting for other prophecies to be fulfilled. Okay. All right. But remember in this article, it says, let me go down here. Putin alley threatens U.S. will burn in earthly fire. So when you read Matthew chapter 24, verse 6 in the New Living Bible, right? We're going to get that real quick. NLT. Six through 8. Bear with me. All right, so the New Living Translation, NLT, for the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6 to 8, verse 6, right? And you will hear of wars and threats. Oh, my bad. And threats of wars. Putin alley threatens United States will burn in earthly fire. And you will hear of wars and threats of wars, but don't panic. Yes, these things must take place, but the end won't follow immediately. Why? Because we're still waiting for other prophecies to be fulfilled. The hour of temptation, Jacob's trouble really popping off to his fullest, the persecution, the famine of hearing the word, right, and etc. Verse 7 in the KJV, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines, and pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. Verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows, meaning there's still more phases of sorrows to come. You have the big, like in movies, you got the beginning, the middle, the climax, the end, right? So this is all just the beginning. So verse 7, right, where, right, at the very end where it says in diverse places, right, in diverse places, right, when you read down here in the NLT, verse 7, nation will go to war against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There will be famines, and they left out pestilence. So be careful with the other versions too. All right, just a heads up on that. But pestilences and earthquakes in many parts of the world, diverse places. But all this is only the first of the birth pains, with more to come. Right, so in many parts of the world, in diverse places, right, in diverse places, right, we're going to be hearing about wars and rumors of wars, threats of wars. In diverse places, right, there's going to be nations rising against nations. In many parts of the world, in diverse places, there's going to be kingdoms going against kingdoms. While all of this is happening in diverse places, there's also going to be famines in diverse places in many parts of the world. Scarcity of food, resources, which is going to lead to cannibalism, the act of cannibalism. People eating one another. Many people starving to death. Okay? Starvation, hunger. People behaving like cannibals, eating each other. And then also in diverse places, there's going to be pestilences, newly created pestilences, ancient, familiar pestilences. There's like diseases, viruses, epidemics, pandemics, and earthquakes at the same time. Actual shakings, right? Shaking, right? Tempests, so like your storms, floodings, hurricanes, tsunamis, tornadoes, hailstorms, the so-called natural disasters, I guess you want to call it. And then you got commotion too. Commotion, similar term. Uproars, protesting, rioting. All this is going to be going on in diverse places. In verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows. Okay. Just the beginning of sorrows with more to come. So let's get Isaiah. So this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verses 17 through 19 in the KJV. And it's titled here as Babylon, right? AKA America, the so-called United States of America, the divided states of bitterness, because America just means bitter, all right? But you get the point here, okay, right? Babylon will fall to the Medes. So America is going to fall to Russia. Russia be on the forefront, attacking America, if that makes sense. Verse 17, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. Right, the Lord is going to stir up Russia to attack America, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. The breakdown, Medes is going into Russia. The Lord, Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, will put it in the mind of the Russians to attack America, regardless of gold and silver. Oh shit, my bad. Okay. Verse 18. Their bows, ICBM missiles. So Russia's ICBM missiles, right? Their hypersonic missiles, right? Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces. And they, the Russians, shall have no pity, no remorse, no regard. And they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb, on like little babies, 1-year-olds, 2-year-olds, right? Their eye shall not spare children, 11 years old, 10 years old, 8 years old. They're not going to care about how young you Americans are. Children, newborn, they're not going to care, man. Bows, ICBM missiles. Their eye shall not spare children. The Russian troops that will fight against America will not pity children. Biblical prophecy. Thus saith the Lord, YAHAWAHSHI said this, man. All right. Verse 19. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency. Beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, talking about America. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency shall be, making a comparison, shall be as when the Most High, Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. So the Lord is going to also burn America by thermonuclear destruction, nuclear warfare, and the chariots, so-called UFOs, partaking in the downfall, the burning of America, and all the proud thereof, all the Americans, enemies of YAHAWAHSHI here in America, while the elect are being beamed up, being hidden in their secret chambers in the fathership. Lord willing, that's us. All right. So in the G and T, and we'll end it with that. Oh shit, my bad. Let's get this in a good news translation. Isaiah chapter 13, verses 17 through 19. And then bear with me, and I want to color code this real quick. All right. Okay. All right. The book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verses 17 through 19. Good news translation. And yes, this is good news, literally, to the hopeful elect, seeking to be of the elect. The downfall of America, man. All right. The Lord, Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, says, I am stirring up the Medes, Russia, the Medes, to attack Babylon, to attack America and you Americans. This also applies to you Israelites here in America that's not seeking the Lord, okay? They, the Russians, they care nothing for silver and are not tempted by gold. There's no amount of gold and silver that's going to stop the prophecy, all right, the command of YAHAWAHSHI to have Russia attack America, okay? Prophecy will be fulfilled. Nothing can stop it. No amount of gold or silver. Verse 18, with their bows, ICBMs, with their bows and arrows, they will kill the young men. They will show no mercy to babies and take no pity on children. Babylonia is the most beautiful kingdom of all. It is the pride of its people. But I, the Lord, Yahawah BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, will overthrow Babylon, aka America, as I did Sodom and Gomorrah. So just how the Lord burned, destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah because of all the filth that was going on there, especially that whole Fruit Loop agenda, that's, that LGBT, movement, right? America is no different. America's going to get the same fate. All right, it's going to burn. It's going to be destroyed. All right, plain and simple. America is not going to last forever. America will be destroyed. And all of you proud-ass Americans, you Americans in general, that also applies to 2/3 that shall be cut off and died, like that shall perish in the land, right? Zechariah goes into that, how 2/3 shall be cut off and die, right? Israelites, that's rebellious, men, women, children, young, old, all right? So yeah, we're witnessing the beginning of sorrows, with more sorrows to come. Repent, Yasha before it's too late. Lord willing, the lesson was edifying, all right? So I'm going to close out by giving the much due all phrases, honor, and glory to Yahawah BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QaDash, Halalyam, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QaDash. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone, and much due respect to you, sincere Akim, that's laboring in the works. Shalom to you believers, to the Akim wa Aqwa, which will be your brothers, few amount of sincere sisters who do subscribe to this truth, listening and learning in silence as the scriptures say so. All right, shalom.